Hello, Internet, and welcome to Redo the Review. My name is David Spurlock, and I'm here today to talk to you about reviews on a dryer. A Samsung dryer. This particular one, my model was a 40J3000EW/A2. I don't know if other dryers that Samsung made have this problem. It seems like they kind of do. This particular one, it quit drying. I've owned it for almost 3 years, and I got up one morning and my clothes were still wet and I didn't know what was going on. So I did a little bit of research on the internet, and I found out that it's probably one of three things. It's probably either the heating element, the thermostat, or the fuse. So I did my research like I say you should, and please note, I'm not an electrician or a particularly handyman, so if I can do it, you can too. Just keep two things in mind, okay? The first one's pretty obvious. Unplug the dryer before you start messing with things inside of it, because you will electrocute yourself, and that will ruin your day. The second thing, I would highly recommend investing in a multimeter or multimeter, however you say it. If you don't already have one, you can get one for under $20 on Amazon or at Walmart. I got one for I think $13, and it's actually one of the best things I've ever owned. My problem was with the fuse. It's this thing right here. It's on the outside of the heating element enclosure. You can test the terminals with your multimeter and find out if it's in about 2 seconds if it's the thermostat or the fuse. And if it is one of those two things, you can replace those without even taking the heating element enclosure apart. They each have two screws that hold it into place. All you have to do is pop them off, put a new one on there, and that's it. You're ready to go. If it is the heating element, then it takes a little bit more work. A couple more screws. I think it's 6 more screws to take that thing apart, replace the coils inside, put it back together, replace the wires, put the thing back together, and you're ready to go. In my case, like I said, I just did a little bit of research. I recommend this video here. I'll put a link in the description so you can see. There's several videos of people describing how to fix this problem. This one helped me the most because this guy actually shows you that you can get to the heating element without taking the back of the dryer off, without taking the top of the dryer off, and it's just a lot easier just to take the front of it off and get to the heating element. It's relatively easy. It took me, after I got the right parts, it took me maybe an hour. When I actually got the heating enclosure out, the heating coils, that enclosure out, it took me maybe 15 minutes to replace everything and get it back together. And I scooted it back into place, plugged it in, and I had heat and was ready to go. My girlfriend was really happy that I did it myself, and we saved the money. The $100 to probably $200, whatever it costs to get a repairman out there to do it. So anyway, I recommend this kit here. I bought it for $30-something on Amazon. It has all 3 pieces that you could possibly need to make this repair, and I highly recommend the multimeter as well to zero in on what your particular problem is. Like I said, it was the fuse in my case, and it was a very easy fix. So what did I learn in this case? I learned that don't listen to the reviews sometimes, okay? There's some pretty negative reviews out there, and I understand why, okay? People, they want to spend money on something and then have it work. You want to push the power button and press start and it goes. I totally understand that, but here's the thing. Sometimes electronics, they break. And it's a lot of times it's just a simple fix, and you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. So if you have any questions, you have any comments, let me know. I'll try to help you out. What did I learn? There's no need to call a repairman, probably. Save the money. Second, a multimeter is key in this case, okay? I've never owned one, but now I love having this thing. And thirdly, the feeling of accomplishment that you get when you become the handyman in your own household, it's a great feeling. And with the resources available online, you can accomplish almost anything. All you have to do is put in the work and just keep learning. So anyway, thanks for listening, and thanks for letting me redo the review. We'll see you next time. Take care.